Welcome to TWIN BUSCH Germany, your competent specialist since 1997 in professional vehicle workshop equipment. With a corporate headquarters in Germany and 10 other branches in 7 countries, as well as over 40 sales partners worldwide, we are one of the leading manufacturers of vehicle lifts, wheel balancers, and tire changers. Hi. My name is Tweenie and we are now going to show you how to correctly assemble a tire service lift from TWIN BUSCH. Your tire service lift is delivered on a pallet. You can find the package with the motor and control unit in the middle. First of all, remove the strapping, which secures the ramps. Please be careful doing this. The strapping is under tension and when it is cut, the ramps will fall downwards. Then, cut the package loose in the middle. The strapping is also under tension here and must be removed carefully. You can now lift the package off the pallet, provided that you have enough helpers or suitable lifting equipment at hand. If not, you can open the package right where it is. To do so, bend open all the surrounding locking clips one after the other. Use a screwdriver and a hammer to do this. Then, the lid can be removed. Proceed in the same manner with the side panel. Remove the instruction manual and read it thoroughly before continuing with the assembly. Remove the small parts from the packaging. There are 4 rubber blocks as well as anchor bolts in case you want to fix the lift to the ground. You can now roll the mobile hydraulic system and control unit out of the packaging. Please be careful, the device is heavy. Now, unpack the rest of the lift. You will find the package with the foot guards between the ramps. You can screw the foot guards on the left or right of the ramps at any time. We will show you how to do this towards the end of the video. Open the cable ties, which we use to secure the cables during transport. After removing all cable ties, the cables can be removed and connected to the control unit. Remove the protective caps on the hydraulic unit before connecting the oil hoses. To be safe, check that all the connectors on the unit are screwed tightly. Screw one of the 2 oil hoses on each side. It doesn't matter which hose is attached to which side. Use a couple of open-end spanners to hold the oil hoses in position when tightening. The wiring for lifts of the types EE230 and EE400 follows. The type is identifiable by the serial number. Open the control box to access the terminal block. Guide the cables towards the control box from behind so that they run together with the oil hoses. Then run the cables through the entrances at the bottom of the control box. We will connect the cables from left to right. We start with the cables for the unlock magnets with the numbers 1 and 14. There are 2 cables with a total of 4 wires, which will now be connected to the corresponding cables in the terminal block. The first cable for the supervision of the safety locks follows. The wires are labeled with the numbers 10, 4, 13 and 12. Connect these wires to the left of the terminal block according to their numbers. Don't be confused because the 12 has no counterpart on the terminal block. This wire will be connected to the 12 of the cable for the second safety lock supervision. The second safety lock supervision has the numbers 12, 14, 4 and 10. Connect both number 12 wires together in the empty terminal of the terminal block. The other numbers follow as usual. Finally, the cable for the upper limit switch with the numbers 6 and 8. The wiring is thus finished and the control box can be closed again. We remove the magnetic coil of the electromagnetic release valve before filling the oil tank. If the red button on the emergency release valve is sticking out, close the valve by pushing it in and turning it clockwise. Fill the oil tank with 5 liters of hydraulic oil. Close the oil tank and refit the magnetic coil. The lift can now be raised for the first time. This has to be done in order to remove the wooden blocks underneath the lift. Switch on the lift using the main switch. Under certain circumstances, you may also have to turn the emergency stop switch clockwise to deactivate it. Then, raise the lift using the up button. Unscrew the nuts, which we use to attach the wooden blocks to the bottom of the lift. After removing all 4 wooden blocks, the lift can be slightly lowered again for the next step. This lowering will still be somewhat jerky because there is still some air in the hydraulic system. Next, the pallet needs to be removed. If there are several people to lend a hand, the lift can be directly pushed off the pallet taking due caution. However, to be on the safe side, we are using an engine crane together with suitable blocks as supports. Now support the lift on all 4 corners in order to pull the pallet out. If you do not have an engine crane available, you can also carry out these steps using a suitable jack or any other suitable lifting tool or lever. Lift one corner of the lift and support this side with the blocks. Put the lift down and lift the other side. Position the support blocks there as well. Set down the lift so that it has a firm stand while you remove the pallet. Dismantling now takes place in reverse order. Lift. Remove blocks. Lower. Other side. Done. Now, let's assemble the foot guards. These are simply screwed laterally onto the base plates. Your lift is now ready for operation. There is also an optionally available mobile kit. If you have purchased this kit as well, you can use it to move the lift. To do so, install both wheels onto the lift when the lift has been raised. When lowering the lift, the wheels are pushed into the floor, which automatically raises the lift. Fit the adapter, and use the handle to move the lift. Important. It is imperative to remove all mobile kit parts from the lift in the reverse order prior to operation. Be sure to tighten all nuts, bolts and hydraulic hose fittings before working on your lift. We wish you a great time with your twin bush lift. Enjoy, and thank you for choosing Twin.